Hello, everyone. How are you today? Today's wellness walk became another wellness talk because it's raining pretty hard outside, and I just was not having that today. But here I am. Today, I wanted to talk about inner child work, and I just went through a little workshop with my group, and it was amazing and reminded me of how powerful the work is. And I'm not sure that I've talked about the inner child before. So, what the inner child is, well, I guess let me back up. We are all a result of the experiences that we had in our life. We are constantly going back to what we learned as children, the beliefs that we unconsciously have about ourselves and about the world around us. And in order to step into the highest versions of ourselves, the best versions of ourselves, in order to get things done, in order to pursue our dreams, we need to do the work around inner child healing. So what does that mean? Today, I led an inner child meditation that was very deeply healing. It was amazing to be a part of that, and I love doing this. So I might do a workshop on inner child healing. I think it is so important to be able to take the next step. So let me know if that's something that you would be interested in doing, because I would be happy to set something up and get something going with that. And also, it is a part of my 12-week program, the coaching program that I am running, and it is super powerful. I've been through it myself, and now I have led several people through it, and it is just as powerful every single time I am there to witness it, and it is so deeply touching to me to be able to be a part of that and bring that into other people's lives. Anyway, what happens when we ignore our inner child is we start to feel stuck, we start to feel resentful, we start to make up stories about everyone else around us and how we're not safe and how it's not safe to step into our power, into our selves. Because maybe you grew up in a household where, it was only okay if you did everything perfectly. That was the only time you got any positive reinforcement. So that is something that you as an adult need to take a step back and look at and say, no, it doesn't have to be perfect. Perfect is actually holding me back from getting things out there and I talked about this in the perfection talk that I did. But it's really just being able to be there, to acknowledge the thoughts that your inner child is having and to really allow them to process and allow yourself to step into that role as a parent, as an adult, for your own inner child. And that is some powerful stuff, my friends, very powerful stuff. So if any of you have done some inner child healing work, let me know in the comments, because I love talking about it. I love hearing about it. I love experiencing it. There's always more work that we can do. But yeah, our inner child sometimes likes to throw tantrums when we are ignoring it, or when we haven't addressed a belief that was set up for us when we're a child. Our inner child is also the source of our highest joy. And I was reminded earlier today that joy is an emotion that we are essentially scared of sometimes, because we step into this place where we can't possibly be, it's kind of an upper limit problem, where we step into this place where if we are truly joyful and allow ourselves to feel joy and to feel the jubilation that it is to be a child and running free and just happy and giggling and all of those things, we always assume that something is going to come along to upset it. So we don't allow ourselves to experience that anymore. And when we allow ourselves to step into that feeling and step into that place of elation, of joyfulness, we start to live again. We start to allow our inner child to run free and just have fun. instead of saying, oh, nope, something's going to come along and wreck it, so I can't possibly allow myself to feel that way. Like, yes, you can. Something still might come along and wreck it, but why not experience it for a few moments at least, instead of saying, nope, that's not possible, we can't do that. Being guarded like that is what stops us from experiencing our lives, people. But seriously, it's such a huge thing, and I don't understand why it's taken so many of us so long to realize that. It's powerful stuff. It's really life-changing stuff. So let me know if you would like to do some inner child work. I would be so honored to be able to guide you through and to experience that and to heal parts of yourself. And I know, I just realized that I led a friend through some inner child healing, and when she came out of it, told me that it was the first time she had learned how to show herself compassion. And honestly, it was probably one of the first times that I learned to show myself compassion as well. So I cannot agree with her more. I know that she was deeply touched by it, and I know that this work is serious. And I know that this work is life-changing. It's crazy. What would it be like if we could just allow our inner child to emerge every day, even just for a moment? I mean, there are certainly some days that'll be harder than others, but what if we could just run through our home and just laugh and giggle? And what would it feel like to just allow yourself to do that once in a while? Allow yourself to dance. Allow yourself to sing really loudly in the shower if you want to. Allow yourself to play, to create, to be artistic, to just live without judgment again. Take a moment and think about that. And let me know what you do, or what you can do, or what you could do, or what you would want to do if you allowed your inner child to come out to play. Remind them that they're safe. Remind them that they are worthy. Remind them that they are loved. And let them play. Well, that's it for today. Take care over this Thanksgiving holiday. Find your gratitude. Find your love. Find your joy. And stay safe out there. I'll see you next week.